Someone might be behind me. Oh.
The path of the Zen-Sunni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge.
I'm so bad. I don't know if this is the symptom of ADHD. It is so hard to remember what he just said. Alright. Hello, everybody. And welcome back. Here we are. We're here on Arrakis, following where the desert leads. This is episode 22, I believe, for our Alena Let's Play of Dune Awakening. So this is Alena, and this is her journey. Sometimes things move slowly, sometimes they move fast. We're just letting things unfold naturally. And we'll see where this leads us, and leads Alena. I always like to recap. I know we're 20 episodes in, and most people know what's going on, probably, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you just stumbled across this video. Welcome to Low Sun on Arrakis, and I think I already said that. Maybe not. I'm already forgetting. People are clicking off. Oh my gosh, I'm losing people. Yeah, just a chill Dune channel here. And last time, on the last episode with Alena, she is Harkonnen, Bene Gesserit. We came across Riftwatch, which is a Harkonnen outpost that was overlooking the Desert Rift. Now let's show you on the map what that looks like. If I can press the right key. Still not pressing the right key. You'd think I would learn this game by now. Yeah, down here. Riftwatch, this giant rift here. We met a Mentat trainer, and then later we handled some unfinished threads with for the Flesh Scraper Frack. Is his name Frack or Rack? Let's check our journey for him. Frack. And then we followed our trail across Jabal Ifrit and intersected here at the Misa Terrell. Let's see how to pronounce it. Misa Terrell, intersection between Jabal Ifrit Al Garb, Misa Terrell, and the Eastern Shield Wall. And we are at the final, and at the end, we ended up here, reaching the entrance to the final Trial of Aql, and stopped just short of going in. So let's read a little bit of what we're doing here. The footsteps of the Fremen. The last trial altar had a map, but this map one differs in its details. It depicts a place at the border of Misa Terrell in the west and Jabal Ifrit El Garb. I will find the source and see to the end of these trials. So that's kind of what I just said. The final test. So we found the cave. Now it's time to discover what lies within. So grab your water, stay hydrated, and yeah, let's do this. Turn off my HUD for a bit here because this place just looks awesome. As we can see, we have this eye, which I'm just going to call it the Eye of Aql, because that's what's on our top left where we see the little purple quest objective. It's the same symbol. So here we go. Last time when I was signing off, I was looking. I actually stopped right here in the sign off. I moved up a little bit, but I wanted to back out because that entrance is just so cool. But look at all this cool etchings on the walls here. Elena's looking at it real close. I don't see anything to actually decipher or read here, but it looks cool. Oops, I took out my binoculars somehow. This looks like what I would imagine a Sietch. Wait, is this a Sietch? Why do I having familiar things? Did we read? Oh, let me turn my HUD back on because it might tell me some important things. Let's get some walking going because we're moving through this. Hey, look, a respawn beacon. That's probably a good idea. we've been pretty good at surviving. I say that, and I just jinxed myself. Probably gonna die. There's nothing wrong with putting the respawn beacon down. But I don't know, we're doing so good. Something about me wants to live on the edge. No respawn beacon. So we have some art hanging here. These tubes of glowingness. Should I jump down there? I mean, why not? Alena can move wherever she wants. Nothing down here. Thought maybe there'd be a chest. Let's jump back up here. It is a sietch. The sietch. Cool. I would imagine this place like actually feeling the moisture compared to outside. People living in here. But it's abandoned. Where did the Fremen go? Did the Sardaukar really destroy them all? Or did they leave? There's no way. The Fremen are such strong people. And they're stronger than the Sardaukar. In terms of just straight up battle fighting skills. There's no way. I could see them getting hurt. Decimated. But not losing. Kinda wish you can go in these doors, but probably asking too much. There's still a fire lit over here. Maybe someone was here. Is there an emote to sit down? Have a bow. There might be. I feel like there'd be more emotes in this game, to be honest. It being supposedly designed to be with social aspects more in mind. Even though I'm playing it as a single player RPG, which is, there is a person over there. I kinda got startled. Someone is here. Now, are they friendly or not? That's the question. So far, it's like 99% of people are not friendly. The only ones that are, that 1% are the people in trade posts. And I guess random house representatives. Let's go talk to this person. I'm gonna put my shield on. I feel like the Baron right before he's gonna talk to Duke Leto. Can't be too cautious. I was like, there's... Man, we could kill her right now. Oh, she is an enemy. Alright, you wanna fight? Oh, jeez. She has like... Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Me... Maybe regretting not putting a respawn beacon down. Okay. Before we... Oh, she has something else on her. Something new. Sand trout leathers. A masquerade have particularly affinity with this type of leather. It often makes use of in their clothing. Okay. Up. I knew I should have tried to read that. Dumb move. Just wanted to see what it was. Alright, let's grab it. I think our blood is actually full. It's funny, the music's all epic because there's a sandstorm happening outside. Yeah, our blood bag's full. Which is also masquerade. The same faction that's mentioned in this, the masquerade. So I wonder if that's where Giga Chad got this. Okay, so this place is dangerous, so we gotta arm up here. Put on her strap in, her boots, our steel level armor. Alright, now we're ready. Kinda got worried there. I got ganged up on, and I didn't see how fast my health was moving. I just left immediately. Okay. So there's a lot of like cool ambiance in this game. In terms of like the environment kind of telling a story. It feels like there should be a little more to interact with around here. But like what we see, I'm guessing these camps are from the masquerade, and that's who I'm just killed, those two people. Like, I don't know. There's like rubble and stuff here, but it kind of almost looks, it could be older. I don't know how long ago the Sardaukar took out the Fremen. I feel like I'm not gonna get rewarded for exploring over here. But the one time I didn't explore, on that one Trial of Aql that was destroyed, I think it was the third one. And then someone in the comments said you missed a chest. And I was like, are you serious? I'm always exploring around every nook. What's this? Oh, light. It's just a cool spotlight. What's this? This looks like a giant, like, kind of looks like a gun, right? Some kind of laser cutter with all these wires and stuff. Maybe there's damage to this wall. Maybe they're trying to cut in some sort of cut array. Cut arrays are pretty powerful. Like even this little handheld one, we can cut through granite. So maybe just a battle took place here, something. No, this looks like an operation setup. They got lights focusing on this door. This door looks pretty cool. Look at all these like planets. Oh man. The texture's cool. I wish I wish I could play a higher resolution. Okay. I'm like, I don't know why I'm hesitating here. Approach the lock mechanism. Okay. Do we need to prepare? I think we just do it. We're healed up. Let me just heal up that tiny bit left there. Okay, let's approach this lock mechanism. Has a handprint. The carvings in the door depict a series of planets. A solido projection of the handprint flickers in the front of the door. Place your hand on the projection. The whir of machinery begins from the walls around the door. Do I press next? Usually when it says next, it goes on its own. But it might just be showing these planets. Let's see. We'll keep this like cutscene going until it like starts repeating itself or something. Just get a nice look. I already looked at this door myself, but now they're giving us a closer look. I'm feeling like now. Okay, let's hit next. Looks like it's repeating.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Where did our flight begin? We have to remember what happened. Can I open my journal? I'm gonna hit tab. Nope. Can I hit J? Oh my gosh, we have to remember? Okay. Where did our flight begin? I feel like I remember the name Nasak. I remember when they talked about I remember not being able to pronounce this. Nilatatic al-Quraba. That was pretty recent. Was that the planet that made them weak? I'm gonna do this one. Man, I should have like recapped what was. I didn't know. Was this one of the questions where she said like the questions like why do we think?
We grew soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindliness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way.
Okay. I remember this. It's not Seleucia Secundus. That's where the Sardaukar are from. So that's probably what, the prison planet now. So it's probably always had a history of violence. Thurgrod doesn't sound right. I think it was Poritrin where they lost their way.
On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you learned its name, Wally?
Are we getting... I'm guessing we're getting these right. It would probably say no. It's crazy because this is the judge, the sadist, talking. And this question, this is what I just described with Seleucus Secundus. So, but I think that's it. Constant war.
We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wally?
I do. Maybe. I thought I'm just gonna do Bella. Man, remember Harmonthep was like the first trial we did. But I don't know if they talked about slave cribs yet. It was the Bella... I remember having a hard time pronouncing this too. The Bella Tagisi. Bella Tagisi. That's it. I remember. For some reason that trigger has to be it.
The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina.
So this is where they discovered the poison. Man, it's funny all these words just start blending together. And I've been playing over a period of weeks, which probably most people would. I feel like I'm on Whose Line? Not Whose Lines anyways. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Can I phone a friend? I just need to open my journal. Okay, we'll do Rosek. Come on.
So many planets, across so many centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all.
This is funny, because I was about to say, I don't even remember Third Grod. It's not Arrakis. So I would imagine not split it. Harmonthep? No way. It's the one I don't remember, Third Grod. Oh, what the heck? What happened? I just got like kicked out of it. Okay, hopefully we must be. Are we getting them right? These planets are lining up or lighting up. Let's place our hand back on here. Hit next.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Why is it asking us again? Well, I guess that shows that if you miss it, it's not a big deal. Okay.
We grew soft, Wally. So God
should have looked at my journey.
To prepare
I'm doing these right, so luckily it's kind of like graying out what I already said.
We remember this. The thread of the past was carried so many planets across so many centuries. Our people broke apart.
Third Grod.
A long journey.
Okay, there was that.
But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves.
Okay, this one, when I thought was Bella Tagisi, the slave, or no, now I'm forgetting everything. This one was Harmonthep, I believe, because this was the first one. It probably just played the trials in reverse right now, and I didn't even realize it. But Harmonthep.
The time of Mihna has ended, young Wali. Pass within and seek your Ummah.
Ummah? I forgot what that word means. I should get like a live stream like camera up, because I have like the Dune, the novel right in front of me, and then sometimes I occasionally look at the appendix in the back, see what a Ummah is, see if it's in here. 'Cause there's so many words. Okay, you have to sometimes say my ABCs. This is in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Here we go. Ummah is in here. Okay, Ummah. One of the Brotherhood of Prophets. A term of scorn in the Imperium, meaning any wild person given to fanatical prediction. So, young Wally, pass within and seek your Uma. Seek my wild person? Am I comprehending that right? I am humbled. Was that a shadow? Someone might be behind me. Oh.
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge. You are no Masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here?
I'm just going around. This is not even deception. I just wandered in here in a way. I mean, we were set on the path, but I just wandered in here. I wasn't expecting to be ambushed.
Great. I spent 3 years in the bowels of the Arrakis archives translating hundreds of Fremen texts before I even found a reference to this place. And you just wandered in?
Well, it's because you don't have a map like I do. You know, when you open your map, it'll show a little purple thing, and then you can read other things to gain hints. You're right. It was more of a saunter.
What are you doing here? Really?
I'm looking for the Fremen. Now, that's true. Whoa, her hair popped out of there. Spoiler. Okay, supposed to know who you are?
That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it?
She was just showing us her face card. She's like, look at me. Think you're hot, Alena? How did I bypass it? I mean, I just put my hand on there. Would that mean I'm Fremen? It just opened. I don't know how. I guess they were expecting me. You followed me in. You tell me. That doesn't make any sense. I just opened it. I don't know how.
Perhaps we can help each other.
Why? What do you want out of this place? The door opened for me. You're the trespasser here. Why do I need you again? This one's like kind of aggressive. I mean, I could see Alena saying that. But let's be kind of neutral at questioning. Why? Why do you want? What do you want out of this
I'm
place?
a scholar of Fremen social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me. And I've studied the layout of this place. It's a death trap. Between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down.
She put her gun away, so she's at least seems appearing reasonable. I don't know if the moment demands cooperation. Alena wouldn't say that. She could say you go first and see what she does. I'm just gonna say, for Alena's sake, just stay out of my way.
Very well. If you don't wish to know the location of the traps, by all means, keep grumbling and touch whatever you want. But before your imminent, yet avoidable death, the name's Ari.
Ari? Who do you work for, Ari? Who's coming after me if this all goes wrong, Ari? Who sent you? This all seems a little coincidental. I'll just say, who do you work for? Who do you work for, Ari?
I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic. And like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred.
That's what I was just asking. Did they leave? Or did they die? If they're not dead, where are they? And where do your freeboot academic senses figure they're at? You're the great Fremen expert. What are they? I feel like this one, we already know she doesn't know anything. You're the great Fremen expert. Where are they? This is pretty much the same as the first one. We'll say that one.
South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzeruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin.
Okay. Still says stranger, even though she just said her name was Ari. Do you dispute this Imperial count? Shaddam says they're dead. Do you say different? So the Emperor's a liar? I'll just say I'll say the last one. That's like a direct thing I can see Harkonnen saying.
Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This siege bears evidence of that. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account, and I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, awaits us inside. If we survive.
So there's traps and stuff. I don't I can see mines. I'm pretty good at catching mines. So we have a follower. Can I talk to her? She's all wigging out. Alright, Ari. The cutscene. This is probably... I just realized in the beginning when you first boot up the game, Paul Atreides describes this universe. And Paul Atreides wasn't born in this universe. Or this... I can't remember if this is my own theory or this was in the game. Sometimes I blend them. Did he say it was a spice dream? Like Paul Atreides' spice dream? Because he can see the paths. I mean, I guess that's... I would assume that that's it. But this could be his... Like, instead of Paul Atreides was born in this universe, it was his sister. Oh, that's for sure. Ariste? Ari? That reminds me, I don't know if you guys are watching the... Here, I'll talk about it later. We'll see this.
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
Is this just a talking point?
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
I guess I'm gonna jump down here. Let me explore. Not seeing any traps, Ari. Oh, what I was saying with the... This is definitely Ariste. They wouldn't give her such importance. She's kind of like an alternative Paul Atreides, at least timeline where she sits in the timeline. Okay, I'm not seeing anything down here. So this is just kind of a little spot just to add to the area. So yeah, oh, what I was saying, my girlfriend actually was the one who put this together. We were watching HBO's The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that like kind of that new story in the Game of Thrones Westeros world. There's a kid on there, his name's Egg, and the most recent episode, I think it's only episode 2 or 3, he like sees the Targaryens and he kind of like has an expression on his face and his head is shaved, and my girlfriend said, oh, maybe he's Aegon. His name's Egg for short, so an Aegon's like a Targaryen name. And I was like, oh, for sure. So that I don't know if it's gonna be a spoiler. That might be. It was kind of fun to think. But I tied it with this. Her name's Ari, Ariste. Definitely. Get some loot in here. Oh, they're giving me healing kits. That's usually a bad sign. There's a boss coming. So this is a cool room. Definitely a place where they chilled. Had coffee service, hookah. pillows everywhere. This is when I read the books, I think they nailed it. It kind of feels like that. Did I already examine this? Sorry, I'm forgetting. I'm distracted.
This would have been the central water repository for the entire Sietch community. The Fremen value water above any commodity. Feel the dampness in the air? The smell of wet stone? It reminds me of a special place, far away from here. To the Fremen, water is holy. Did you encounter the masquerade on your way here? There's some kind of a design that's both a testament to Fremen ingenuity and a metaphor for their almost religious determination to never waste a drop.
I feel like I interrupted her, like triggered. I thought this was the main way to go, so I was going this way because I always do that. Like when I, or usually do that when I see there's a main way to go, I'll go the opposite way just so I can explore the area and then continue on. But it like interrupted her dialogue. See, she said also the whetstone. Yeah, I feel like this place needs to play without a HUD. It just looks so cool. Cool place. Okay. These cool blankets and curtains. Going pretty deep in. Got some music kicking up. Some wind chimes happening. This music is giving me Mass Effect vibes. Okay, let's examine this.
Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment.
This is their home. You came to relax. Take a load off. Dust some sand off. What am I walking on? I know that I don't know how big this place is. Okay, walking's a little slow right now. Let's keep moving. Man, imagine like etching all this on all this stone. Like this Sietch would be, it would take forever.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter ray.
I did. Took a while to scan. A boulder almost looks intentional. How would they roll that in here? Just cut it off the side somewhere. Here's another broken path. A dead body! Look at the light on him. Kinda has a crazy still suit. Watch out, Ari! I want to cut your head off. I don't know how powerful this cutter ray is. The fact that it's cutting through rock. Oh, a fork.
We'll probably find that a lot of corridors and subchambers are collapsed and impassable. Some would have been brought down by the Sardaukar to deny key areas and resources to any survivors. Others would have been brought down by the Fremen themselves to crush the invading assault force or channel them to a kill zone.
Alright. Seemed obvious to me, but... Thank you, Ari.
Don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby trap the bodies of their fallen enemy.
Okay, can I drink this water? Whoops, I did fill. That's fine. Take a little sip. I wonder if it's still dangerous in here. Let's do a combo build. Let's keep our still suit piece on. Just so we can have our catch pocket. We're kind of backtracking this way. Uh-oh. Watch out! Ari! Not a very smart traveler, Ari. You barely survived that.
I believe the Sietch power plant would probably be through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior passages where the water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps. An extensive and lossless pipe system would deliver the gathered water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the siege. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
Cool. I mean, that's definitely advanced. Like, if anyone was like questioning how advanced the Fremen are, I guess Fremen are hidden people. Their siege is hidden. The Imperium doesn't. They don't even know how many people really are on Arrakis. Okay, we got another fork in the road. Where did we come from? Kind of getting lost over here. Okay, yeah. Feels like forward's the way to go, but so let's go right. Explore this. She's dropping the lower.
The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open.
This the door, or are you talking about this door over here? I don't see any indication of scorpions etched on the walls or anything. Okay, we got a few paths. Let's continue this way.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. And now, only silence. The silence this rock hasn't been in 10,000 years.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that no one's here. Oh, this might be the way. So before we go this way, let's go back to that other fork, just so we don't miss anything. This way. Uh-oh. There was like battle music. This like cut array's taking forever to scan. I'm like holding the right click so long before it actually goes. Uh-oh. Mines. Supposed to warm me up with mines, Ari. Thought you knew all the traps.
Barracks were through here, I believe, and likely an armory. It's probably for the best that this way is impassable.
What? Are you trolling me? I would love to be getting to an armory. Who wouldn't? There's a bunch of Giga Chads in there. With all their gear. Alright, nice. We chose to go back. We got some extra Solari. I'm hearing battle music. I'm wondering if the game, like, we're getting close to enemies. Let's put on our armor. Just in case. Let's go, Ari.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps to begin. Bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
I hope... Huh? Okay, let's look around this room. I see lessons here. This is like a little schoolroom or something? Little educational... So we got lesson 1, 2, 3. What's this? Oh. My bad, I just ran. Okay, so I just moved that symbol up top. Okay, there's a lot of symbols. What are these? Oh. Tell me what these symbols are. Moon, mountain, grass, planting, rock, sand, shelter, tree. Bind, animal, aerate, cavern, downwind, dune, fire, cavern. I missed what he said, but I'll replay it. But he was like, lesson 1 was Dune something grass. Which one was Dune? Dune. So that's... That's a cavern. That's grass. Dune. Dune grass. I don't know what... I'll replay what he said here. Let's see.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
Okay.
Remember your lessons, and the door to the
So you
future
said bind
will
the
open.
dunes with grass. Is there a bind? I already forgot. Planting? Sand. Such bad short-term memory. Cavern, aerate, animals. Oh, bind. Okay. So bind is that one. We have dune and grass. That's funny. I kind of remembered it. Now, is it going to go in the middle, and is it going to indicate that I did it right? Is it literally the order he said stuff? So is it bind? Oh, go back. Bind Dune.
Very good.
Oh, there we go. I'm glad it like said it. And then he said the second one, or the third one, he said aerate the soil with animals. The last one, I'll have to listen again for the second one. Animals, I already forgot what the soil was. And aerate. Oh, the main symbol's aerate. Okay. Downwind. Which one was aerate? I don't remember. Sand, rock, shelter, tree, sand. Is there not? Am I losing my mind? Let me just listen to him again.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
I'm so bad. I don't know if this is the symptom of ADHD. It is so hard to remember what he just said. Let's still do the other one. He said aerate the soil using animals. So that one's aerate. And then soil. This looks like soil. That's sand. Which that's probably it, right? You know, he said deep plantings on something on this second one, so we'll do a planting. We'll help this as a memory aid. The sand is like, there's soil here. Oh, downwind. That was also a word he said. I'm so terrible. Downwind of like a shelter or something. Okay, see, it's kind of coming. Is that the shelter? Cavern. Cavern. Wait, 2 caverns. There's 2 caverns. Weird. Why? Why is there 2 caverns? Aerate. Oh, that one's shelter. Okay. So shelter, and then this is moon. Oh yeah, I have that up there. So aerate the soil. Let's listen to him again.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
Gotcha.
Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
So he's saying animals
Remember your
first.
lessons, and the door to the future will open.
So maybe just the order. Whoops. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, so animals aerate the soil, which wouldn't that be sand? Rock. I feel like this is getting silly now. So this one was create deep plantings in the down-facing wind. So let's go to plantings. Where's plantings? Plantings. And then wind deep facing. Would that be rock or something? Now I'm getting like frustrated because okay, let's listen to him again. It's okay. It's all right. It's Alena. We
To
got
begin,
this. Alena's got
bind
this.
the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the
Shelter,
ecological transformation.
And then downwinds, maybe?
Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
I already forgot. Okay, no. Shelter's this. And then the
Brilliant
winds.
work.
Thanks, Ari. Don't really feel brilliant. Okay, and then the last one is using animals to aerate the soil.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how
feel
well
like
you have
that's
learned
it.
to recognize the language of the ecological
Unless we just have to get the right
Remember your
soil.
lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Okay, using burrowing animals, which we got the animals. Oh, I'm using bind. People who are watching this like, that's not aerate. I was thinking bind is aerate. They were on the same wall. Alright, we got this. We just have to change our bind, and that should be it.
Congratulations. You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent.
Thanks, that's kind of how I feel right now. Alright. That was a weird puzzle. We get rewarded water. Thank you.
Good work.
Drink some water, midlife. Okay. Little puzzle. It's a little different from the gameplay we've been experiencing. Got a little another thing. Let's have her
Now we come
talk.
to the private living areas of the Sietch proper. In the Sietch community, the leader was known as the Nime, and the various Nimes were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Sietch. Sietch Ta'lab is a smaller Sietch hosting roughly 500 hearths. Sietch Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over 2,000.
That's also where Stilgar's from. What's going on with the music? Was this Sietch Ta'lab? Yeah, this is Sietch Ta'lab. Cool. And I think my Sietch is Sietch Tabor, like the actual server name.
I was hoping it would take
Server
them longer
Sietch.
to arrive in force. We better hurry up and be done with our business here.
Oh, was that them like breaking in? I thought she was saying like she saw him. I was like, wait, I thought we were the first ones to get in here. Coming up from behind. Right. She says to start to hurry. The music's going crazy.
This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Sietch community. It's here that Sietch dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the river, is the reason we're here today.
I don't know what's going on with the music. I feel like we're about to get attacked, so I just remember like I don't have many skill points. So let's see what, or used, so let's put some in our skill points. Your time spent practicing your aim leads to bonus damage using all ranged weapons. I feel like a boss. This looks like a boss room, doesn't it? If I wasn't a gamer, I'd say, wow, what a beautiful room. But, which it is. But also, beautiful rooms are boss rooms. So I was like, oh, all of a sudden I was getting worried. Can we craft? Let's craft our respawn beacon. It probably has a checkpoint in here, to be honest. And then let's do some skills. So this is range damage. We've been using our gun, so let's do that. Center of mass. You've been taught to target where you are most likely to hit, and you do it by instinct, increasing damage that hits the body or shields, but reducing your damage via headshots. I've been decent with headshots, because this does negative 25% to headshots. So rewards hits, but is a detriment to your headshots. Okay. Anti-gravity field. What else can I level up here? We're working on our Mentat skill tree. I think the Plantologist is all just vehicle and harvesting. We've already upgraded our blade damage. We needed to find it. Oh, wait, what is this? Once an enemy is stunned, staggered, or knocked back, you strike in a vulnerable nerve ending to cause more technique. Oh, it gets bonus damage when they're staggered. Okay, we also use our blade a lot too, so let's do blade damage. Short blade damage. What's our current blade? Does it say? Weapons, short blades. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's put some short blade damage. Weirding step. Combining the voice and limit form of Bindu Sprint. You force a single enemy to ignore you while moving with superhuman speed behind. Parabindu strikes. You tap into your training to deliver a series of powerful, painful strikes to enemies. This attack leaves them staggered, temporarily staggered. Okay. Some both sound pretty cool. I guess let's try the weirding step. That's a new ability. Okay, we have our voice training. My sprint isn't. I'm not using our voice right now. We're using the sugar wire, which we could. Recovery. You can use your body to effectively heal catastrophic damage, improving both the rate at which healing occurs and the amount. That one just seems good in general. Let's get that. Sun tolerance, we've upgraded that. Vitality. Through careful tuning of your internal enzyme balance and musculature, you can increase your overall health. Oh, yes please. Self-healing. You're strongly in touch with your own nervous and immune systems and are able to boost any healing. That sounds similar to this. Healing regen limit, healing regen rate. Healing effectiveness. That sounds like just a synonym for regen healing, regen rate. We'll do it. We have points. I've never been poisoned. Through a combined focus of your nerves and muscles, you're able to resist being staggered by reducing all income. Have I been staggered? I may have. Let's get it. Our techniques are maxed out here. Okay, and then we got Swordmaster, which we have not met a trainer. Okay, so at least we put our points in. Okay, we're a little stronger now. Let's drink some water. And here we go. She said up there is why we're here. But let's search really quick. Some more money, micro sandwich fabric, and EMF generators. Take a little bit of water.
A death still. The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return home to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path." And I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you were clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, is the key.
Okay, we're actually gonna turn... I know I turned up the music. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. The music stayed the same. I turned down the sound effects. The music's just going nuts, though. Okay, we'll rebalance this all. Maybe we'll have, like, one down so we can get the music. I don't know. Let's just rebalance. It's fine. It's just the music. It's going crazy while she's talking. I guess I could... Let's do this. Because I wanted to hear her talking. So cutscenes, dialogue volume, we'll keep that up. And then we'll turn down sound effects and music. But since we like music, we'll put one more up. So those will be generally lower. But if they're talking, should be able to hear them more. Like balance out. We'll see. I barely adjusted them, so it might not make that big a difference. Okay, let's get back up there. Sorry, Hari, I just gotta explore this place. Oh, see, we missed this. And there's some ammo, which we may need, depending on where we're going, or what's about to happen. This feels like a big point. Okay, the death still. Mechanism is misaligned. Oh. Outer ring, middle ring. So I can't move this middle ring. I can rotate these 3 rings. And I would imagine it needs to connect to this here. So let's move the outer ring first, just to see if we can line the channel. Oh, let's think about what's going on here first. So well, let's at least line one of these. That's gotta be right. So in the Fremen, like this is where they would take their water. So come from this machine, flow down here, and it looks like this is a hole to like go into their water reservoir. So I think this one's already lined up. We got this one lined up. Man, Aristay is like bothering me. Stop following me so closely. Stay still. Lay down on the death still. Okay, let's do the middle ring. Oh no, it changed my outer ring lining. By how much? Is it changing the middle? It's not changing the middle. Okay. Oh, I can't rotate the other way. Okay, so first we need to get actually this one. Aristay, can you like... I'm already calling you by your proper name. Okay, so we need to line... It moves faster. Okay. Just gonna expose my intelligence here. Okay, so when you move the middle ring, it looks like it's keeping up with the outer ring. So you just have to align really the middle ring, and then we can turn... What does the outer ring turn? Outer ring just turns the outer ring. Okay. Maybe this isn't. This is almost just like a trial and error thing. You could probably logically think this through, but. Okay, and then this. Wish Aerostate would stay still. Let's just try to line them up in some way, and then we can turn it. Okay, that one should line up the inner. Oh, that already lined up 2 of the rings. So now, if I move the middle ring, it's gonna Aerostay. Airy, get out of here. Okay. Moving the inner. What am I doing? Aries just having a ride. The outer and inner ring, I think, are lined up. We just need this middle one to line up. So that's it lined up. Now we just need the middle. Man, I feel silly here. Okay, okay, let's move this. That goes. Wait. Why is that one going the other way? Okay, I think I got some pattern here. Let's rotate. Oops, I just rotated inner ring. That's not what I. Oh man, I'm hitting the wrong ones now. Okay, outer ring, inner ring, inner ring. Okay, one more, and that should move that one. Now the inner ring. Now this ring. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's come all the way around. I got a degree in computer science. You would think like logic would be my easy thing, but you think I'd be good at it, but I'm just not. I'm like, now I'm just moving rings. Okay, I'm being silly now. Okay, so the middle and out is aligned. This is so funny. Those are locked. The middle one turns the outside, and then the outside just turns the outside. So the middle one, the outside we don't even have to worry about. So that's where I started wrong, because we can turn the inside at any point, the outside. Let's rotate the inside first. Which, how does this even work? If the water comes down, is that it right there? And let's just move this. So we gotta line up this for the water to come down. Let's do one more. I think it's this channel right here. Okay, I think that's lined up. Now let's do the inside. I think I gotta turn this all the way around to line up with that one. Oh, get a phone call. I'll have to answer that. Let me text him real quick. Okay, sorry. Alright. That's lined up. Everything's lined up. We just need the outer ring. See, I just had to calm down. I was having performance anxiety. I was like, oh my gosh, my followers. They're gonna think I'm an idiot. And I just had to relax. And if I'm an idiot, it's fine.
Very good.
Thanks, Ari. Just gotta relax, relax. Have fun. That shows something about me. Alright. Okay. Move closer and face it. Pour blood on the death still. Whose blood? My blood? Ari, we need you real quick to just cut yourself, and you don't have to hurt. You don't have to unalive yourself. You just need to put some blood on here. All right, I'll do it. That makes sense for Alena, anyways. She doesn't care. A little bit of pain, even though our shield is on. I'm all paranoid. Take it off. Like, oh, look at the blood. I did not pour that much blood. Look at that. That is flowing. My goodness. Oh, the door opened. I didn't even see that. I was too caught up by the death still. Cool. Man, it's pumping. If that's how much, like, I cut myself, and if it, like, created this much moisture from that blood, I don't think so. I think it was just a little visual thing they needed to do for the game. But if that was true, and that's how much moisture I extracted from myself, that thing is, like, basically creating moisture.
Greetings, and Subakul. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Sietch Ta'lab in the same condition you'll find it now, abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long, so listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communinet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
Okay. Why does our blood open up Fremen things? We are clearly not Fremen. Even Ari was like, obviously you're not Fremen. I'm a Harkonnen chick. Weird. Okay, so this has been like this for a little while. I don't know how long ago that recording was. It was funny, he said an overriding... What do you say?
Sector weather alert.
Overriding
A large sandstorm is approaching.
command was to find the Fremen. Did the what's her name? The Bene Gesserit mother that sent us on this, is she sending other people? They did a good job in terms of like doing the jargon in this game, like their own words. Like when he said Sobak Kuhara, I think that's what he said. That means "Are you well?" in Fremen greeting. I forgot what he said there at the end. It was like, it's probably similar, like "Good day" or something. Or "Best of luck." Let's see what's going on here. So he said he left a manitic film in a wall, and we just use our blood to open it. But why does our blood work? That's the weird part. Okay. Not seeing. Oh, bookcase. He did say bookcase. Let's drink some water. Oh, I filled my items. My water bottle. Oh wait, is this it? Yep. This is safe.
Who are you really?
I don't even know. What do you mean?
This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin.
So how do we decode it?
That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house.
Was that not, that's not good, the sound coming from above? Either my sound asset didn't load in, or there's supposed to be sound there and they forgot to put it in. So we need an Ixian decoder to access whatever this is, and I have access to the resource of the Grey House. How do I know you just won't run off with that thing?
Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Goodbye. Okay. So I just gave her whatever that was. Let's examine this.
Tricky, tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And while the Fremen are ingenious, this technology far exceeds their reach.
Oh. So she's saying like there's like AI in this machine? Because you can have machines as long as they're not like humans, like AI. I don't even remember how I got in here. Is that not the way? Do I need to do this again? Oh, was it the back room? Am I being an idiot? I don't even see these chests. I am blind. Did these just pop up? Oh look, a new blood bag. A medium blood sack with 9,000 capacity. What's mine? 22,000. My original ones were 1,000. That's pretty cool. Don't mind more blood. Okay, let's go this way. I didn't even see this. I didn't see those chests. I didn't see the door open. Where is my mind right now? Looks like we're coming out the mouth. Because we are. This is right above the deaths, or that big room where I explored and there was nothing in it. We're coming out of the Shai Hulud mouth, the Dune. Uh-oh. Is this a boss battle? Does this game have bosses? Look at this guy. Pretty cool armor.
It's the Masquerette. Going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Oh, I guess she's gonna draw them off.
The lightning work cannot be deceived. You will pay for your desecration in blood. After them, do not let them escape. Someone's
Okay, so she just drawed off a couple. Got one down. Another one down. Let's reload.
There's someone here.
This is the boss. Okay, is that it? Nope, I see someone over there. Wait, is there another one over there? What the? That guy just popped out of nowhere. Like, literally loaded in. Hold on, let me get my blood thing out just so I can...
Who's there?
Are they just spawning in?
Gotcha.
Let's just take all this.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Let's try this weirding step out on this guy. Oh, wow. Whoops. The weirding step placed me behind him, and I totally missed the opportunity and just shot him with my cutter ray. I survived the assault. This guy has something else new. Still suit tubing. The best tubing, of course, comes from the Fremen, but they do not share. The Masquerade are seen by many as a cheap imitation of the Fremen, and they produce a cheap imitation of Fremen still suit tubing. I just realized my inventory's full. Let's drop this. What else do I need to drop? We don't need this. We don't have heavy ammo. Let's take that still suit tubing. We don't see that. They did a decent amount of damage to me, but my armor and stuff is probably just too good for these guys. And let me fill my new blood bag. Alright, they have some of that new items too. Some. Nice, blood bag filled. Was that battle supposed to be harder? Whoa, where'd that... Okay. Just like despawned that person. Thought I killed another person over here. Ari, you freaking abandoned me. I'll pull them off. And she pulled off like one or two. And then locked the door behind her. I see how it is. I see how it is, Ari. I don't remember seeing that there. Is there now chests in this room that I didn't see before? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got a new... That guy, I picked up a suspensor belt from him. Let's see if it's better than ours. Oh, it's a full one. Yes! We love the full suspensor belt. And ours is about to break. Let's put that on. That makes us, like, fly so far. Alright. What if I examine this without Ari? Nothing. Alright, I think that's it. That was pretty cool. Is this the only way out? Oh, it's not even the way out. Jeez, Masquerade, you destroyed our only way out. What's the way out of here? The way Ari left? Look at that, with our full suspensor belt. Find your way out. Oh, exit Sietch. I guess she did say there were tunnels that lead to the outside. Maybe I found one. And locked the door behind me. Fremkit, Codex can unlock. Wait for Ari to find information about decoding the epilogue. So that's like, that's technically, I know you said there was more to the game, like story wise. I mean, there's so much in this game, just story wise there's more to go off than just these trials. So my brain's like moving at 2 miles an hour. And I think, what was our commenter Stacy LSP, she said there's more to come. But it says epilogue, so in terms of, I'm just thinking from a developer's mind, they considered that the story? Kind of like the main story? Okay, let's read. Let's read what happened here. The last stop on my journey through the Trials of Aql brought me to Sietch Ta'lab. Though the Sietch was locked and abandoned, I used knowledge gleaned from the trials to make it my way inside. We just lucked out. Where's kind of using... I was kind of guessing, but if we had our journal up, yes, we could. We answered all his questions correctly, which surprised me. There, I was confronted by a scholar named Ari. We agreed to explore together, eventually stumbling upon a recording left by a mysterious figure, who seemed to share my quest to find the Fremen. We found a Meninic film containing more information about these mysterious persons. But this film is encrypted with an Ixian technology. When the Masquerade invaded the Sietch, Ari and I fled. After investigating the Sietch, I stumbled across a mysterious recording which detailed a different man in his attempt to find the Fremen. Have others been sent on this quest before me? There are more answers hidden on the Meninic film. I gave it to my companion Ari, who revealed herself as a member of one of the Grey Houses. Ari will search for a decoder for the Mimic film. I must wait for her to contact me with further instructions. Why is this one glowing? Claim reward? No space in inventory? We gotta get back home! Do I have my bike on me? I don't even know where I'm at. Look around here. Oh, look at that. That rock, that rock, why am I having a demanding memory? That rock is, I don't know what episode it was. I feel like it was like episode 10 or something. I was looking at a carpet and I was like, look, it looks like an eagle. It kind of looks like this rock. See, it has a mouth on it, a little face. This, I don't know if it's an eagle now that I'm looking at it, but I need to look at the carpets. That literally might be, the carpets might be of that rock, which would be pretty cool. Let's go over here. Maybe, where am I? Oh, I'm on the, am I on top of this mountain? Like the shield wall? Let's go over here to this little camp. There's probably people here.
There's someone here.
Yes, it's me. Let's try this weirding step on her again. That's pretty cool. Getting behind someone. That was in Dark Souls. Oh my god, I'm getting messed up here. Trying to parry her. She died a little slower. Okay. Take some of this. You can keep your beer. Oh, I was like, oh, I hope there's a carpet here. I can look at it, but there's not. So let's drive home. Let's get our inventory, because it's completely full. I guess we can drop some stuff. Let's drop this. Let's drop the gun parts. We don't need this. We can find salvage metals. Let's drop that. Okay, now let's see if we can claim reward. Ares pistol added to backpack. Here it is, Ares pistol, a special Mala pistol that greatly increases accuracy while prescient. Damage per shot is 34.5, rate of fire is 352. Damage per shot is 39.5. It's actually not bad. It has a pretty high rate of fire, so that kind of balances out that. This has more damage per shot, but so let's try it out. Put it on. Does it look any different? Can't. Well, I guess we saw her using it. I was like craning over my screen right now, like trying to look over her shoulder in real life. Okay, let's get our bike out. Let's drink some water. Let's get on this bike and let's head back home. We're pretty far from home. It's not too crazy. There's a lot of quicksand in between here and home. Oh, we're in a new area too. Do we have any more probes? Did I load a probe in here? Let's see. We do. We have a probe. Because we're in this new area. Let's see if we can scan. We need to go 100 meters. Okay, let's repack up our bike. Let's try to walk up here. Zone change. What's going on? War of Assassins? PvP? Wreck of Lemos? This is a PvP area. That means like if another person came across right now, we could kill each other. Alright, I won't stay here too long, so I'm not trying to fight. 67 meters. Let's go to that rock. We have our suspensor belt now, so we can freaking fly. Let's run over here. I should have jumped at the end of that run. That weirding step is pretty cool. Just get behind someone. Teleport. Pretty much. Man, we need a better power pack. Oh gosh. Alright, let's climb. Our power pack is regenerating. Get up here. Alright, is this high enough? 11 meters. We'll just fly all the way up here with our full suspensor belt. Oy. We really need a better power pack. We're barely making these jumps. Alright, scan. Cool. Look at this. So we're on the top of the shield wall. Eastern Shield Wall report. Cool. Whoa, look at this hole over here. It's a research center. It's a big hole. Okay. Very cool. This is not that big of an area revealed, just this little spot. Awesome. We are on our way home. So we're just waiting. So we wait for Ari. So this is kind of where we like explore, do some other quests, get some more contract board stuff. Or what I'm really feeling, since this drive was so far, it's time to build an ornithopter, which we have a lot of the parts from Dude Man Giga Chad. So maybe we'll put them together. Man, we are high. This shield wall is actually really high. Cause look out there. Let's stop here and admire for a moment. Is that someone's base down there? Cool. Yeah, we have a really big vantage point. There's the hammer of Marzibo way out there. We haven't gone that way at all. Out west. Oh look, someone's base is down there. Alright, let's keep moving. Trying to absorb everything that happened. Oh, my suspensor belt's about to break already? Is there a skill that makes that not break? Because that would be nice. Let's see, is there a symbol? It would probably be planetologist, honestly. Fuel efficient pilot. Mountaineer. Climbing stamina drain is decreased. That's nice. Cartographer. Still suit sills. Deep analysis, dew gathering, rerouting. Tinkering with your power pack allows you to increase the recharge rate. Well, that'll help. Let's do that. If you have learned to push your power pack beyond its limits, allowing you to increase the maximum power capacity. Oh, it's exactly what I was looking for. What's this one? Compaction. Oh, for a sand compactor. Conservation of energy. Can reduce the power drain of every action you take. That's actually pretty awesome, but we need an advanced planetologist to even get there. Okay, I haven't seen it there. Energy capsule. I'm going really quick on these to find if there's anything with the stills with these. Oh, look at that suspensor efficiency. Your practice with the suspensor has taught you how to position yourself in the air to remain aerodynamic, reducing the power drain on your suspensor belts. It just needs a connecting module. So let's do that. Let's get a anti-gravity field. Suspensor dash. Your training allows you to manipulate your flow of movement, pressing the dash button while suspended to perform a mid-air dash. Okay. Sure. Suspensor efficiency. Okay, we want that. Need to find an advanced trooper trainer. Okay, so let's see. Which one should we do here? Parabindu. I guess let's replace the suspensor dash with the Parabindu stability. Okay, so that might actually... We're getting stronger. Oh, how do I try the... I don't even remember how to dash, right? I think that was it. That was pretty cool. Oh, our battery pack. Jeez. Still need a better battery pack. Can't just float down. Look at that base. Man, we really are high. Did I take my bike? Okay, I do. I thought I left it there for a moment. Let's fall down. Nice little glide. Getting adrenaline pumping. Imagine falling off a cliff. That's basically like skydiving. Base jumping. And our parachute is our suspensor belt that we don't have to unpack and pack. Helios Gate. We're discovering all these places. I'm actually out of water. Let's put our still suit back on and replace this water bottle with this one. It's like the first time we ran out of water from our water bottle in a long time. We have been away from home for a while. Okay, I think I'm gonna jump. This building's cool. Look, it has an Atreides symbol on it on the compass. Oh, this is Helios Gate. I wonder if that symbol... The only time I've ever seen like a aligned symbol was Riftwatch. We'll probably have to go there. We met a Mentat trainer at the other one. Uh-oh. Why am I not... What happened? Just broke my legs and downed myself. It was... My suspensor belt wasn't working. What the heck? It's not like I was out of power pack. Jeez. Let's re-heal up here. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, it's working right now. That was weird. I was like, it's not working. I'm gonna die. I went down. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's get our cool bike out. Autobots, roll out. I don't know why I did the Transformers Optimus Prime there, but let's go. Watch out for quicksand. There was a lot of quicksand when we saw on the map. This looks like this might go through a camp. Oh, for sure it does, or it's something. Slaver camp. Go, go, go. Oh, there was some dew back there. We could have got that. There's another slaver camp. Low fuel. Up. Dead end. Wonder if there's an exit. Let's just go around. Turn around, Alena. Got freaking oh my goodness. I got sniped. Okay, we gotta get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh, we're like poisoned. Okay, let's stop and heal real quick. We're like dying. We are dying. Heal. Turn our shield on. Just walk over here. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's fill up my fuel. I think I have some more fuel cells. Refueled. good on fuel. Hope this isn't quicksand. We're dropping off. Alright. Phew. Dude, that was crazy. What am I seeing out there? Is that a shadow? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are headed towards Sardakar's ship. Let's see if I can just sneak past. Which way is he going? We're like going in opposing directions. Boost! Holy cow. Almost got caught by that again. I feel like I'm not in a position to fight. The slavers definitely do more damage than the good old scavengers back home in Hagabasin. Back home on Tatooine. Back home at Baker's Canyon. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm flying so fast my computer can't even keep up. Did I already miss all the quicksand? That's a cool base. That might be my nearest neighbor, actually. Let's roll up in here. Oh, I was doing good, and now I'm hitting everything. Oh gosh. Oh, I thought this was my base, and it totally confused me. We're almost home. I logged out a couple days ago, so I haven't even actually... Alena hasn't been home, even in real time. She has been home for a few days. Alright. Back home. Oh.
I've been trying to reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an Ixian decoder for the Mnemic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Cool. Okay. So that wasn't a long wait at all. We just had to get back home. Oh, my stuff. Let's go deposit all my stuff down here. We're gonna use the quick deposit. Press an F on all these. Alright. Oops, I deposited my welding torch. I still have my basic one though. Alright, let's deposit it. Let's pick it back up. I don't even need this one. Alright. Oh, we have new stuff, so those won't deposit if we don't deposit. So deposit. I think we'll keep everything else. I think we're good. Let's drop these little fuel cells in our fuel. Oh, actually, we're right here. So we could just hit... I don't think it works this way, but let's see. Refuel generators. Does that pull out of my inventory? Looks like it did. I had fuel cells in here and they're gone. Oh, this was just an update that happened from the developers, Funcom. Taxes are actually getting eliminated from the game, which is kind of crazy. We paid our taxes once. That update comes out next week. That might have been the one and only time where we had to pay taxes because they're removing them from the game, which makes sense to me. I know it wasn't a big deal to go to the... If you're a constant player, if you're always playing this game, it probably wasn't a big deal just to log in, or you're already going anyways, and just pay your taxes. And it's kind of like a fun idea. But for someone who needs to take a break, like if you can't be near your computer, because I think it happens every couple weeks, like your base would start decaying, and then you might even lose your stuff. My base, I had open things before we restarted here. Like I had just stuff outside, and then we're not having the shields up. I had like some walls blocking it, but once the shields were gone, and it was tier 1 stuff, it got wiped away. So I think it'll make it more friendly, especially if you love Dune, but you just didn't have a chance to play. You had to log in if you wanted to keep everything, and then get in your Thopter, and or pay and fly to the bank to do it. Anyways, no more taxes for Alena. Pretty crazy. Right, Alena, you're home. You can take off your helmet. Didn't even get to breathe while we're here. We were taking off all our shoes, like when you get home and put your keys on the table. We can breathe. So that finished the epilogue. So now she asked me to search the cities and villages, suspecting that a black market trader in Harko Village might have what we need. So we're going back to Harko Village. And then it unlocked this Assassin's Handbook. Black market tech. Already reached out to let me know that she has been struggling to find an Ixian decryption device. She suggests I might be able to purchase one from a black market trader in Harko Village. So let's track that. So this is the epilogue to this. It's weird they even said epilogue. Was that to kind of like trick us? Because this is a whole new chain. I don't know, it's weird. When it comes to open games, it's not like a traditional, like just single way storyline. You can do whatever you want. I didn't even have to do any of that. I could have just stayed here at home, built up my base, and just crafted things. Well, cool. Well, thanks. I think this is going to be our nice place to sign off. Nice place. Man, my tongue is just not working today. Nice place to sign off today. So, I think this is a good one. Thank you guys for spending some time out here with me and Alena. What am I trying to say here? I don't know, whether you've been walking this path for a while, because I know a lot of people are already Doom players, or you've just joined along the way. Next time, we'll keep moving forward. And until then, take care of your water, take care of your loved ones, and the desert keeps moving on. And so will we. I'll see you guys next time.